And introducing his opponent.
And nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. We'll talk about that phrase, trademark, not
making his way to the ring from the Dirty South, weighing in at 187, he is Slim J.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, an independent wrestling dream match in the ring between Corey Hollis and Slim J, and a nightmare for me up in the broadcast booth, because back again this week, John the Body Johnson.
Hi, Wolvie.
Hi, John.
How you doing, sir? It's your honor to have me up here once again. And as you said, it is a dream. It is a dream come true, because this is a dream match.
It is. Two of the best superstars in the Georgia area, even into the Carolina, all around this part of the United States. This is a dream match.
And it's a dream match to have me calling this with you.
My head hurts.
Hey, everything might be your diabetes.
It's good to have you back.
Right now, Slim J got the wrist lock there on Corey Hollis. Of course, Corey Hollis, one half of Alabama attitude.
And Mike Posey had a little bit of a problem earlier on with Cody Hall.
I saw that, and how exciting of a time is it for Anarchy Wrestling? I mean, a second-generation star to come in here and cutting his teeth here in Anarchy. Cody Hall, of course, I didn't get a chance to listen to the commentary because I had better things to do. But Cody Hall, second-generation star, of course, his dad, Scott Hall.
That's right.
This is just an exciting time. Hostile environments right around the corner. You've got a guy here who is, he's been the definition of Anarchy Wrestling, Slim J. He's been here since the very beginning, and you have Corey Hollis, a guy who, made his way through Anarchy at one time, took off for other territories, and has come back with Mike Posey. And, this is definitely a different Corey Hollis than the one that, first debuted here in Anarchy.
A rather arrogant move there with the leg scissor applied, and he's doing push-ups. Now Slim J into the side headlock.
No, you see, Wolverton, that's the thing. The common people call that arrogance. They call that cockiness. No, that is confidence. That's a sight game. You're telling your opponent, I am in full control of you. And the thing is, I will say this, though. The last person I want to play a sight game with, the last person I want to play mind games with, is Slim J. Slim J has overcome injuries. He's overcome adversity. He is, both these men are small men in a big man sport. But Slim J has not let that stigma hurt him. In fact, he's broken out, like you said. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Both of these superstars well under the 200-pound mark as we see Slim J go to the middle rope. Another headlock takeover. These moves not going to do much in the way of getting a victory, but it will wear down your opponent and probably draw a little bit of frustration that'll take them off of their game plan that they had going into the contest. As you said, both of these superstars, experienced athletes, they know one another. They see each other, on television week in and week out, be it Anarchy TV or various other television outlets where these superstars may be appearing, but they know one another. And that's the wonders of the internet generation. Is, back in the day, people had to go from town to town to see these athletes. Now you have YouTube, Daily Motion. There's ways, Facebook, all that social media where you can see what your superstar or the superstar you're going to be in the ring with. If Slim J goes over the top, moonsault lands on his feet, spine buster into the ring apron. I have never seen that before, JJ.
And the thing is, Corey Hollis, you talk about the internet generation here in professional wrestling and how it's changed the sport up. Corey Hollis knows his stuff. And you see, the thing is, Mike Posey, Corey Hollis' partner, knows his stuff. They know the back injuries that have been suffered by Slim J, the near crippling back and neck injuries that Slim J suffered. So, spine bustering him into that ring apron, that right there, that's just very wise maneuvering on the part of Corey Hollis. And now following it up with snap suplexes and throws that's going to capitalize on the injured back of Slim J.
That's going to be the game plan of Corey Hollis in this contest this week here on Anarchy, is to wear down the back of Slim J, the former Grand Slam champion, one of the only superstars here in Anarchy to lay claim to that Grand Slam title.
Well, Anarchy's, lineage goes back to the Wildside days. This very building here, the Anarchy Arena, the Church of Southern Wrestling, there is not a title that Slim J has not held in this building. This man is, he's, like I said, he's overcome the adversity, and the fans here, for some unknown reason, the fans here connect with Slim J. The fans here love Slim J, and Slim J loves these people back. And that has been a bond that has not been broken since day one.
This is true. Now Slim J to the side, elbows to the side of the face of Corey Hollis, into the rope. Drop kick by Hollis, and a beauty.
And right now, Slim J a little dazed. Even though he's put up some fight, I don't think he's, even had a chance to even begin to recover from the spine buster against the ring apron outside. And Corey Hollis just taking full advantage of that situation. As and like I said, we are 7 days away from hostile environment. I've checked my calendar. It's clear.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah. In fact, I'm thinking about taking up residence here in Cornelia for 7 days.
Oh no.
What are you doing for the next?
For the next 7 days, I'm gonna be hoping you get sick.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, fans, next week on the program, we do hope to have highlights from Hostile Environment, as it will be time. Obviously, if you're not here in attendance, you'll be able to get that DVD in the near future.
Why wouldn't you be in attendance? This is going to be hot. I mean, Hostile Environment has always been the hottest night of the year. And I'm not just talking about the temperature outside. I'm talking about the temperature inside. The action's hot. Hostile Environment is an Anarchy original. I'm an Anarchy original from 2005 when Anarchy first laid brick here, when Anarchy first took over for Wildside. The decision was made, the first supercard, it was going to be Hostile Environment. Michael Judas and Corey Chavis in a cage for the Anarchy Championship. Every year it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and this year is not going to change that chain for anything. And it's going to be because of men like this that are in the ring. The Corey Hollises, the Slim J's. Our current Anarchy champion, Jeremy Vane.
He may not be the champion after our main event this week. We could have a new champion in wrestling's most dangerous weapon, Jeter.
Do you not know what the word current means? Current means he's Jeremy Vane, the current champion right now. Now, I'll tell you this. I've been watching some Anarchy wrestling, and I've gotten people on the... I don't like Jeremy Vane's new attitude. I think his new attitude sucks.
Was that because of your former alliance with the Elite?
Why does it have to be a former alliance with the Elite?
Because the Elite can only have 3 members. They have one manager already.
No. You see, you got to remember something. Friendships and alliances are 2 different things. Don't you concern yourself with who I'm friends with.
I couldn't care less who you're friends with.
And with you and me up here, this is a 3-man booth.
You shouldn't talk about yourself like that. You're doing fine.
Says the man who's on the Paula Deen diet.
I'm almost afraid to ask, what's the Paula Deen diet?
That's where they take your Food Network away from you.
Yep, I was afraid. I'm sorry I asked.
Corey Hollis right now stalking Slim J in the corner. And Slim J, and like as I said before, the bond that he has with this crowd here in the Anarchy Arena, the Church of Southern Wrestling, you cannot deny that. They are willing this man to his feet.
He is up on his feet, goes up. Hollis, big boot to the face, sends Slim J almost back into the opposite corner.
But you know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way back to the mat.
Well, Corey Hollis drives the shoulder into the midsection of Slim J, drives him hard into the corner, now up on the top turnbuckle, chop to the chest of Slim J.
And you can see the anguish on his face. And I'm going to tell you something, those chops, they sting, they hurt, they put the welts up, but a lot of that's coming from that back now too. I mean, I don't care how much adrenaline you have pumping through you, that back is going to give you problems. And a big drop kick right there, big missile drop kick from Slim J.
Head scissor barely gives Hollis time to think about what's going on. Big boot takes Hollis down to the mat.
And once again, it's what I talk about, that connection to the crowd. The people here in Cornelia, the people here in the Anarchy Arena, they love Slim J. And right now, cradle in the pin. Referee Dee Byers. Now, I might understand, is Dee Byers the senior official?
Well, since the release of Brent Wiley, no senior official has been announced. But in terms of experience here, I would say Dee Byers would be the senior official, yes.
I would say in terms of age, Dee Byers is the senior official.
Another cover by Hollis. As you see the frustration mounting on Corey Hollis as he's not able to get a pin on Slim J. You know, a little surprised that Mike Posey isn't out here, but I think after the earlier bout with Cody Hall, Mike Posey may not know where he is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell you something. That's an impressive young man. I mean, the beating that he put on Mike Posey. It might take 7 days for Posey to get back to good.
Well, a submission attempt by Slim J reversed by Hollis. Has the arms of Slim J brought back. Beautiful bridge by Hollis.
A very unorthodox submission hold here by Corey Hollis. You know, it's usually when you're using unorthodox and move in the same sentence, it's usually Slim J. Corey Hollis stepping it up a notch here, matching Slim J up pretty well.
Very close encounter, evenly matched. Pin attempt. Great presence of mind by Slim J to shift his body weight into the pin. Big boot. And I think it's safe to say, I can tell, it looks like Hollis is bleeding from the mouth.
And, you know, and we go back to that submission hold. That's one thing that, you know, I used to tell my guys. Be careful in those submission holds. Because if your shoulders are down, it just takes the shifting of a little bit of weight for you to be pinned, and it only takes 3 seconds to be pinned. That's not a lot of time.
Hollis back around, rolls him up into a pin.
And right now, you can tell the frustration setting in. Slim J.
Around into the cutter, goes for the cover. And a kick out or two again.
Both these men giving it their all. They know what's at stake. I mean, this is an internationally televised matchup. Promoters from all around the world, like you said, in this internet age, they have access to this footage. I mean, this right here can be the, you know, the difference between a big payday and no payday.
Beautiful moonsault by Slim J, but Hollis able to get out of the way. Both men up to their feet. Slim J thrown into the top turnbuckle. Hollis measuring him. Takes him down, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.
And I'm going to point out 2 things there. Number 1, the move that Corey Hollis just hit, that backcracker, went with the back. Number 2, the way that he pinned him, he had the leg draped over the waist, the abdomen region, which is in front of the small of the back. Definitely smart maneuvering there by Hollis, just didn't pay off that time.
Hollis taken down, could be going for a submission, has him tied up. Will it be enough?
I know how that feels.
Well, Slim J needs to keep his shoulders off the mat. He's tapping out.
Your winner by way of submission, Slim J.
All right, big submission victory in this independent wrestling dream match this week on Anarchy. Slim J, the better man, making Corey Hollis submit.
Slim J definitely looking good going into hostile environment, just 7 days away. But never fear, fans, we're not 7 days away. Your main event coming up next.
Feel my stare. My team on